Hey, Ted Kirkendall here from YouLearnGuitar.com. Today we're going to talk a little bit about playing slide guitar in open G tuning. So let's get ready. Okay, so open G tuning. First let's talk a little bit about that, how to get there. Our guitar actually is already partially in open G tuning, which is why standard tuning slide actually works pretty well. We've got our first string, our high E string is tuned down to D. Then the next three strings are all tuned as they would be in standard tuning. B for the second string, G for the third string, D for the fourth string. Then our fifth string is tuned down to G from A, one octave below the third string. And then our sixth string is tuned down to D, one octave below the fourth string, two octaves below the first string. So just as if you were tuned to drop D tuning, your low E string is tuned down to D. So unlike open E tuning, open G tuning does not simply mirror or reflect a G chord. It's only the second, third, and fourth strings work that way. So G tuning, to be really in a general way, is more of a country style tuning. It's closer to the way a dobro is tuned. Dobro is the kind of guitar looking thing that you play on your lap, which is tuned similar. Dobro tuning is GBD, GBD. But we're not playing dobro today. And the open E and open D tunings, they're more for your rock edged blues. They're both great for blues. G is kind of thought of in the as far as more like country blues. Open E a little more in the electric blues. You know, Elmore James, Duane Allman, Derek Trucks. Open G, Eric Clapton has played a lot in open G, open A. Open G and open A are the same, by the way, just open A is everything tuned up a whole step from open G. And Lowell George, the great slide player from Little Feat, I believe he played in open G. And on way on back to Robert Johnson, Son House, guys like that. Okay, so we're just going to play a 12-bar blues solo. It's in the key of G, which is going to enable us to have all these open strings available to us. So here it is. See if I can get through it kind of slowly first, and then we'll break it down, as always. Okay, so let's take that apart a little bit. Our first thing, one thing I want to mention, in case you've been playing open D, open E a lot, open G is not that much different. It's like all the strings have been pushed down. So on open E, if you start on the sixth string, and this is a little bit of theory, we've got the root, fifth, root, third, fifth. Well, if we take the G tuning and then we push everything down, so then the fifth string starts on the root and on down, root, fifth, root, third, fifth, and then you gotta go up 5 frets to get to the next root. Hopefully that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense once you start playing in the 2 different tunings. So they're not that different. Okay, so pretty standard stuff there. Next thing we're going to do, this is much easier on a guitar with a cutaway. So I'm up at the 15th fret. I'm trying to get the slide level so I'll get both notes in tune. Anyway, doing double stops there. It's a nice tuning for doing these little harmonies, which is what we're doing here. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, that's our little indication that we're moving down to the 4 chord. Okay, you can hear that. Where does it want to go? It wants to go here. Okay. Okay. The next few bars I just got some real cliche stuff. Little red rooster stuff, some can't be satisfied stuff. Okay, there's our little red rooster riff. Okay, and then that's all from the Muddy Waters, Can't Be Satisfied. Little turnaround. Ending on the 5th of the chord, which implies our 5 chord, D chord. Okay. Went through that kind of fast. The tab, of course, is always on the website. Okay, so you won't have any trouble following along. Let me see if I can hit any highlights here. Okay, we talked about this. So again, I mentioned this really quickly, but to get to the root on the high E string, which is now tuned to D, we've got to move up 5 frets from the fret we're playing the full chord on. So if I'm here on the 5th fret, okay, I'm playing the C chord. But if I want to get that high root, I've got to go to the 5, 7, 9, 10th fret. Okay, so there's that. Then move down two frets. And you got this nice little position where you've got the flat 7th and the 5th. Move down 1 fret from there, you got the flat 5th and the 6th. So pretty tense there, but works for a second. And then you've got all these nice little harmonies as you play the double stops throughout the shape. You can also play this, you can fret that, give it a little pull. Okay. All we're doing there is we're sliding up to the root, in this case the D note on the 5 chord. Just doing a little phrasing on the D string, taking advantage of that open string. We've done this before on the B string and the E string in both standard and open tunings. But you can just play that nice scale all along that one string, the unitar, the one-stringed guitar. Then we're doing basically the same thing coming to the 5 chord, the 4 chord, sorry, the C chord. Whoops, out of tune. Okay, little turnaround, 3, 3, 2, 1, and okay, I think that's it for our slide solo in open G tuning, key of G. Again, consult the tab. It's at ulearnguitar.com. That is the letter U. And it'll be under blues guitar, blues lead, slide guitar, slide solo in open G. Okay, so I've enjoyed this as I always do, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.